I'm Dr. David Hasse, and I'm the founder of MaxWell Clinic. And I've been passionate about brain health ever since the founding of our center almost 20 years ago. And I'm really want to congratulate you on taking these steps to understand your cognitive health better, because it's really clear that unfortunately we can't resurrect dead brain cells. But what we can do with great efficiency and effectiveness is to help the cells that are there to be healthier, to live longer, to function better. So early detection of underlying dysfunction is one of the most important things you can do for your brain health. I want to congratulate you on jumping into a comprehensive approach to understanding some of the most important contributors that impair brain function and brain health. So your day is going to be filled. We're going to be looking at you from several different angles, understanding your vascular health, your metabolic health, and understanding how you actually perform in the world. You've had to be fasting still so we can get some of these tests done. And now we'd like to feed you. So we have for you a lovely brain health breakfast. And so this is something that we wanted to make sure was very clean for the people who are coming in and was going to do you good, going to give you the best possible performance on the next set of tests that you're going to do so that you're ready to go. The brain health breakfast is a shake that is made of a couple of ingredients that are very important for health. Most of them are contained in a shake called Inflammacool. We very frequently use Inflammacool in our practice because it's excellent at helping do three things. One is to heal the gut boundary. So you may have heard a lot about gut-brain axis or the connection of the gut and the brain. It's very true. You know, there are chemicals that go from the gut to the brain and that go from the brain to the gut. There are nerves that go from the brain to the gut and the gut to the brain. And we now know with a lot of certainty that many of our chronic neurologic degenerative diseases and many of our conditions of mood and attention have a huge impact coming from the health of the gut. So there are compounds in this shake that are there to help feed the healthy bacteria that are in the gut, to impede the livelihood of damaging bacteria. That there's glutamine, which is the raw material that your small bowel eats. That's kind of that's lunch for your small bowel cells. And so it's very clearly known that glutamine helps to heal what we call leaky gut. There are large-arabinogalactans, which are these prebiotic fibers that help change the environment of that GI tract. And then there are several herbs that modify the amount of digestive juices that your body makes, and some enzymes that help improve digestion themselves. Along with that, there is a complete protein present. So it's a plant-based protein, but there's additional amino acids added in so that this is the protein, has all the protein benefits of even whey protein, which would be considered one of the most perfect proteins that exist. And not only that, there's additional amino acids that are put on over and above things called taurine, which really help to improve cellular health and the ability for the gut to make all of the energy it needs in order to provide the healing process to improve gut function. So it is gut. It works on detoxification. So detoxification is a term that gets thrown around all the time, but it really is a scientific term called biotransformation. There are 4 phases of it. The first phase is where your body takes a certain group of enzymes, damages an oil-soluble molecule, and then the second phase of biotransformation is where you take that injured toxin and you attach a big water-soluble molecule onto it. That's called phase 2. And now you've neutralized that toxin, and it can now be escorted out of the body. That's phase 3, leaving the cells. And then phase 4 is it getting into the plasma and getting into leaving the body through urine or sweat or even being pooped out. So that's detox. And so the raw materials necessary to do that process, to enable phase 1 to happen, all the raw materials that need to be stuck onto those injured toxic molecules are present. So phase 2 conjugates, we call them. And then this is a very alkaline shake, and that helps the egress or the exit of these now modified toxins to leave the cells. And that's why I also always encourage people to drink a lot of water and eat a lot of fiber, because there is fiber in here as well, which then helps carry those toxins out. So the third thing Inflammacool does is helps decrease inflammation. So there's several herbs in here that are modifiers of inflammation. There's a full host of minerals and vitamins that help induce normal cellular energy production, which decreases oxidative stress and also improves on inflammation. And everything in here is very hypoallergenic, so that it's very unlikely to turn on the immune system of a person. And we do this at times when people need a break. They need to eat something clean that has a very high protein content so they can rebuild their body and they can move forward. So this is a really excellent meal. There's a whole bunch of different things that we add into this if this is used in your therapeutic process. But the great thing we've added in today is some walnuts. Okay, walnuts have a wonderful omega-3 fatty acid content. They've got great protein and fiber, and it gives a nice little crunch and a balance to the chocolate that is in there. And then we've used a little bit of unsweetened either coconut milk or almond milk to make it a bit more smooth. You can just use water. I actually like using just ice because the Inflammacool itself is so smooth. And it's really remarkable that you can cram so many things into one drink. It keeps us from taking a lot of different pills in supplement form and still augmenting our nutrition in a wholesome and healthy way. So I just want to give you an introduction to that, kind of help you understand that's what you're going to be having. And that's also and the why behind it, because we want to help your gut, your detoxification, decrease your inflammation, improve your gut function. Now, if you happen to feel like your tummy rumbles later in the day, or you feel or that is actually inflammation. Okay. It means that you're probably way too low in your regular fiber intake, and your gut wasn't used to having what would be a healthy amount of fiber. That's okay. If you start using this as a therapeutic option in the future, we would just have you start using less and have a little bit and start building that up, because you do need more fiber to help make the butyrate that then feeds your brain. And it's really fun. Once you start seeing the body as a system of systems, there's so many opportunities to create health. There are so many things that can be done. So I hope you enjoy this breakfast. I hope it's going to I know it's going to give you an extra little bit of energy for the next test that you're going to be engaged in. And I really, wish you well. At MaxWell Clinic, we want to create this really supportive environment for where you feel heard, you're valued, and understood. Our team is really committed to helping guide you through this journey toward optimal cognitive health. So today, reflect a little bit on how powerful you are, on your body's amazing ability to create health. It's really pretty remarkable. So feel that sense of empowerment, feel enlightened, and know that you've taken a really important step today to move forward in your long-term and short-term cognitive well-being. So thank you for choosing MaxWell Clinic. Enjoy your smoothie and the remainder of your time with us here today. So here's to a healthier, more vibrant mind. Take care. Bye-bye.